Well, hello everyone. The OntarioGardener here, back to the Salad Bowl Cafe. So if you remember, like, I don't know, 8 months ago, a year ago, I don't know how long it's been since the Salad Bowl Cafe started. And I know I stopped it because of, I think it was because due to the smart grabbers not working, but then since Madi came out, etc., now it doesn't matter. But as you see, we have a butt ton official measurement of boxes to unpack. This is going to be a tier 4 franchise. We have a lot of food cards, which is why we have two groups. I'm surprised we actually have two groups. I thought we'd have one, but we're going to go over real quick. This is going to be a prequel to episode 1 because I want to show you guys and go over it like at a blank canvas here, how I want to lay this out. Because some people that do higher tier runs, they may not, like, they're like, I don't know where to lay them out, or even people who don't do high tier runs, like, how do I lay out my restaurant when I have 15. I bet we have at least 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11. At least 12 or 13. So that's close enough to 15. And one of them is going to be the booking desk, so I still call it 15. But let's show you the cards. It's been a while. Salad exclusive for more money, which is always good. Black coffee. So that's dessert, easy. Affogato, dessert, easy. Catalog, this is a plus 30%, offers an additional blueprint each day, so that's good. Now we'll have 6 blueprints instead of 5 every day. Broccoli is a side, not a big deal. Second helpings, this is another plus 30%, 50% chance that blueprints can purchase again. So this is where we're getting into the automated side, where if you buy one, you can potentially buy it again. Roast potato, easy. Chips, easy-ish. I mean, this should almost have one more difficulty up than roasted potatoes. Tomato soup, minus 15. Mashed potatoes, ice cream. The issue right away, I see 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have all of the pots. Ice cream, easy. Cherry pies, pain because you have to put the cherries in first. You have to part the crust, then put the cherries, then cook it again. Mandatory tips, this is good again, plus 30%. And then we have all you can eat, minus 30%. Grabbers, plus 30%. Now, theoretically, we should get 2 grabbers out of this. Theoretically. If we do, that'd be awesome, by the way. Double helpings, minus 15%. That goes with this one, kind of. Health and safety, this is kind of an irrelevant card. So, we have minus 15, plus 30, so we're at plus 15, minus 15, plus 15, minus 30, minus 45, minus 60, minus 75, minus 90, minus 105. Now we're back to minus 75, minus 90, minus 60, minus 75, minus 90, plus 15. So we're at minus 75% customer reduction. So that's good. I thought we'd actually have more. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay this out. Now we have 2 groups, and we'll probably bounce around between 2 and 3 groups. But since we only have 2 groups, we're just going to set them like this. We have normal size, like we have normal, we have no like large groups or anything. So what we'll do is we'll just turn all of these off. Not that we really have to turn them off, but we're going to anyway. And then so I'll start off by this. So the big issue here, I think, is going to be space for everything. So let's just start off with a clean slate, 100% clean, where we put all the counters over here. And, if we bounce around between 2 and 3 tables, this kind of design that I have set up here, we could very easily take this table and put it here, take this table and put it here, right? It's going to be perfectly fine. So let's just start off, though, how I normally would do a run like this, or a run, is you have your plates here, and then we're going to have to do this a lot differently because we have so many sides and so many things. But one thing is for sure is we're going to need tomatoes, and we're going to need lettuce. Like, that's there, okay? So that's a non-negotiable. We shouldn't need the bin. This we'll put down here just to get it out of the way. Okay, so this is without any extras we're set up, right? Okay, well, let's just open things up. Now, coffee is easy. Coffee could probably go down here. Maybe it might even be better to put them in a line. So the reason why we got 2 is because we have coffee and affogato. Affogato gives you 1, but we don't need 2. One is going to be plenty for what we need. So that's easy. It did give us an extra not extra, that is a broccoli bin. So sides are going to go maybe over here just to get them laid out. This is going to be what? Onions, that's going to be for the soup. Okay, patates. Now the patates are going to have a chopper next to it. We should also be given hobs. We definitely have to be given hobs or an oven or something. Okay, this is the ice cream, easy. What do we have here? This is flour for, okay, this is flour for the pie. We can maybe put that down here. Okay, here's our hob for cooking on. We'll actually use both of the hobs. I'm not sure where the other one is. Here it is. We will use both of these to cook on, just because we have 3 things that have pots to them. So we got to make sure we're okay with that. Let's see. I'm trying to think how we want to lay out the pies. Maybe down here. Now, is it going to give us an oven? That I don't know. That's going to be our grabber. So theoretically, is that the word? We may get another one out of this. And we don't. So I think what we'll do is we'll use it for this. Right? Because we're going to need lettuce. 1,000%. And it does save 1 space. Okay, so here is our main area. And we have that set up. And now we have to get things like the broccoli. The sink is a bit of an iffy one. Because we have to run all the way up there with the water. But I think that's okay. And I think what we want to do is we want to basically just put countertops here. Well, let's see. We need, what kind of soup do we have? We have, what was our soup? We had tomato soup, right? So we have broccoli, and we have tomato soup, and we have mashed potatoes. So we have the potatoes here. So that'll be potato water, and then cook it, and then it'll have to be mashed. So that can maybe sit here. The affogato stuff, that's easy right here. And then maybe we can do is get another one of these for the pies down here somehow. And then we'd have to run up to cook the pie, but that's okay. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll do it like this. Oops, excuse me. Like this, excuse me. And like that, excuse me. Okay, good. So I think that is fine. And then these should actually be facing down. And these should be facing up. Okay, so, and then this one can face down too, I guess, even though it would be normally facing up. So I think this is okay, right? So this is our setup. So the things we have to make first, we have to get, boom, onion on for the soup. We have to get a pot, so that'd be boom, boom, water, cook, boom, boom, water, that. So we have 3 sides we have to do, right? Here we have our basics, which is easy. Here we have potato for chips, so we can go boom, boom with chips. And then down here will be the dessert pies, but we also have coffee. We also have affogato, and do we also have ice cream? Affogato, coffee, ice cream, and cherry pie. So we actually have 4 desserts, and this will be kind of our dessert station. I think this is fine. Again, we have 2 groups, easy. Until we start getting like 10 groups or something, it'll be harder. Until we get 10 groups, it shouldn't be that hard. So we think we have a plan here. Now, I'm still going to call everybody because we have a starter. Remember that. So we have a starter of soup. So that means everybody's going to order soup. Like every group is going to order soup. So let's just, you know what? I think we could probably even, no, we'll do what I said before. This will be like a prologue to it. So I explained kind of how I set this up with all these ingredients. What's priority? For us, priority, if you don't count ringing the phone, is getting the soup on, because the way soup works, or any starter, is starters are mandatory, starter. I guess I'd say starters are mandatory. Every group will order a starter, but not everybody in the group will order a starter. So here we have 2 groups, size 1, 2. So we could have 2 soups, or we could have 4 soups, or we could have 3 soups, basically. We can't have 0 soups. We can't have more than 4, of course. Desserts are different. Desserts are, if the table orders a dessert, everybody at the table or in the group will order a dessert. It'll be separate, or it could be the same. Or it could be different, or it could be the same. Doesn't matter. So it's obviously, starters are good. It depends. Like I would almost rather have a starter with larger groups than have dessert, because if a table orders dessert, you're stuck with all of them, and this is the way it goes. But we do have all you can eat. We all have this, so we may need a lot more here. But so what we'll do is we're going to end this. This is a prologue to Sal Bowl Cafe Tier 4, and we'll see how far we can go. I mean, like as you can see with the cards I chose, I did a lot of food cards in the beginning, and then I started taking customer cards, and I think I took these two because of the 45% reduction, because if not, we would probably have 4 groups, which doesn't seem like a lot, but as it goes on, it will. But again, both these groups could order twice, and then it negates that 45%. So it just kind of depends. A lot of it depends, and there's nothing really you can you plan for what you can plan for, and that, I mean, there's no other way to put it. You kind of just you plan for what you can plan for, and then that's it. But you know what we're going to do is we'll end the episode here, guys. We'll come back with episode 1 of the Salad Bowl Cafe Tier 4. If you enjoyed this little kind of, I think it's called a prologue, right? It comes before the actual episode or something. If you enjoyed this, if you enjoy these type of setup videos, leave me a comment. Hit that like button. How do I do my sign off? If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like as well as a comment. Much appreciated. And if you're enjoying this brand new start of a series, Tier 4, hit that subscribe button, take the bell notification icon. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. That's the sign off. Bye, everyone.